What's going on, guys? Ben here with Robinson Reconnaissance, and today I'm going to be showing you a breakdown of the axes that I use. Ben here with Robinson Reconnaissance, and today I'm going to be doing another episode of Robinson Reviews. Today's episode will feature a selection of axes that I'm currently using here at the off-grid property. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the first axe I have here is the Fiskars X7 Hatchet. This is good for cutting small to medium-sized kindling and splitting wood. It's about 14 inches in length here, and it comes with a fiberglass handle, so super lightweight. I like to use the X7 also for camping, and it's got a nice flat handle here which also doubles as a hammer, so it's good for hammering in stakes, tent stakes, and anything else you might need around the campsite. The X7 comes in this plastic sheath, pretty basic sheath. Fiskars axes are made in Finland, and Finland knows a couple things really well. They know their axes, they know their saunas, and they know their hockey. And in this case, they did a really good job in making this hatchet here. The X7 has a carbon steel blade and a fiberglass handle which absorbs impacts very well, and this thing also weighs about 1.4 pounds. It's a really well balanced hatchet, which in my opinion is really good for chopping wood and splitting kindling and doing some mild bushcraft, a little bit of feathering here and there. You can find this X7 hatchet at a variety of different hardware stores and online, whether it's Amazon or elsewhere. It's pretty widely available, doesn't bust the budget. It's about $25 to $35, so you're not going to break the bank. Fiskars products are designed in Vilnius, Finland, building on more than 3.5 centuries of the world's best forged tools. Founded in 1649 as an ironworks in a small Finnish village of the same name, Fiskars is one of the oldest Western companies and a leading global lifestyle brand with gardening, cooking, and craft products sold in more than 60 countries. Fiskars is part of Fiskars Group, the global home of design-driven brands for indoor and outdoor living. The Fiskars Group also owns and operates the popular Gerber knife brand that we see everywhere today. The Fiskars X7 hatchet is ideal for chopping kindling and small to medium-sized logs. It chops deeper with each swing to get more done faster. The X7 hatchet has a perfected balance and power to weight ratio that increases swing speed to multiply power, much like an aluminum baseball bat. The proprietary blade grinding technique provides a sharper edge for better contact and cleaner cut. The X7 has a hardened forged steel blade that stays sharp longer than traditional axes. It also has a low friction blade coating which powers through wood and prevents the head from getting stuck. The X7 has an inseparable insert molded head which will not loosen and prevents overstrike breakage. The X7 has a shock absorbing fiber comp handle and is lightweight yet stronger than steel to prevent overstrike damage. The X7 has a textured, non-slip grip which reduces hand strain and improves control. The X7 includes a sheath which helps protect the blade and the user, and it includes a full lifetime warranty. The second axe that I use is the Fiskars 28-inch chopping axe, and I use this for heavier duty jobs. Typically jobs where I need to split a large amount of wood. I usually take this with me camping and overlanding, but I don't use it quite as much as the hatchet. The Fiskars chopping axe runs around $50 to $70. I think you can get it on Amazon right now for around $57. For 28 inches, this has got a pretty heavy duty head on it here. This chopping axe also has a little hole in the bottom to hang it up, so you could put some paracord in there and hang it up. This chopping axe weighs about 3.8 pounds and is most ideal for felling small trees, medium-sized trees, and this blade is pretty heavy duty, almost like a maul. This one is an all black model. I've seen a lot of people spray paint these. They spray paint them bright orange or tan or green just so they're easier to find in some situations. I've just decided to keep this one black here, and I put a little gaffer's tape on just to easier grip, easier to hold. I really like the balance of this axe, just the weight that it has to it. and the handle.
The Fiskars chopping axe is ideal for felling trees. The chopping axe chops deeper with each swing to get more done faster. Much like the smaller X7, the Fiskars chopping axe also has an inseparable insert molded head, which will not loosen and prevents overstrike breakage. Fiskars is committed to designing and offering high-quality tools that stand the test of time. Using the best materials, Fiskars tools go through rigorous lab testing to guarantee long-lasting performance, proudly backed by a full lifetime warranty.
The main thing that I really like about these Fiskars axes is the fact that they don't really break the bank. You know, at $30 to $75, $80 max, you know, you don't have to worry about beating the crap out of these, beating the piss out of them. They're easy to replace, easy to sharpen. You don't have to worry about the blades getting nicked up. They're definitely more utilitarian. I've been using these for 2 to 3 years now, and the durability on these Fiskars axes is pretty good. It really gives you a multitude of options having this combination here with these two. And the last axe that I have here is the Hults Bruk Akka FORESTE'Rs axe. This one I believe runs around $180 depending on where you find it. They widely sell this at REI, and I like this thing because it's got a really balanced wooden handle. The Hults Bruk is definitely a step above Fiskars in terms of craftsmanship. This Hults Bruk axe is made in Sweden, and it has a wooden handle with a taper on it, and then also has a forged steel head. It comes with this really nice protective leather sheath, which wraps around it pretty good, and then you can tighten it with these little pull cords here. The axe head itself on this Hults Bruk weighs about 1.5 pounds, with the whole thing being about 2.3 pounds. At $180, it's a little more of an expensive option, but is also easy to replace, you know, under $200. You really come to appreciate the craftsmanship of the Hults Bruk, just being that it's almost like a collector's item. The Hults Bruk really has some pride and ownership in it, just due to the craftsmanship. I use the Hults Bruk for larger projects, so felling medium to larger trees. I've used this at my property both in Denver and also at the off-grid property here.
The Hults Bruk factory is located just north of the Swedish city of Norrköping. The location was selected in the late 1600s because of its advantageous spot at the end of a valley and at the edge of a forest while being next to an active stream. That stream provided power through a water wheel. For Hults Bruk, it all started in 1697 with forging by hand using water-driven hammers. Products being fabricated in the beginning included nails and iron bars, which were then followed by hand tools such as axes and spades. Hults Bruk was sold to the present owner, the Hults Group, in 1992. Currently, there are over 20 people working at Hults Bruk, where over 100,000 axe heads are hand-forged each year. The axe head is hand-forged at the historic Hults Bruk, a forge that has been in operation since 1967. Each axe is made from high-quality Swedish axe steel, expertly tempered to hold a very sharp edge even after repeated sharpening. The same traditional care goes into milling their solid American hickory handles into specific shapes, each adapted perfectly for a specific use. Finished axe heads are hand-fitted, meticulously inspected, and finally fitted with one of Hults Bruk's custom leather sheaths to protect the superb cutting edge. Hults Bruk premium axes are hardworking pieces of art, meticulously hand-finished to increase durability and illuminate the beauty of the natural materials. First, several stages of hand grinding are performed to produce a shaving sharp edge. Next, the American hickory handles are hand sanded and oiled with several coats of linseed to condition and protect the wood. Hults Bruk Premium Series axes come with a full-size leather edge protector that secures to the axe with an adjustable leather lace and storage box. The Hults Bruk Akka FORESTE'Rs axe is a perfect companion for the wilderness and for clearing forest trails. The Akka features a curved 24-inch American hickory handle paired with a 1.5-pound axe head for exceptional leverage and power in a lightweight package. The straight flat ground edge and finger notch near the neck make carving tasks a joy. With a total weight of just 2.2 pounds, the Akka is ideal for overnight wilderness trips and fantastic for clearing forest trails. The cutting edge is approximately 3.125 inches in length. Note, all Hults Bruk axes are hand forged, so there may be slight variations from axe to axe. This is what makes them special in my opinion. Each Hults Bruk Akka axe is made from high-quality Swedish axe steel, expertly tempered to hold a very sharp edge even after repeated sharpening. The Akka is blackened, hand-finished, and razor-sharp with a polished edge. The Akka has a curved American hickory handle, which is sanded, protected with linseed oil, and engraved with the HB logo. In my opinion, the Akka is a well-rounded, multi-purpose, premium axe, which still comes at quite a value, and it can still handle clearing a campsite and other camp chores, but doesn't constrain you to the small size of a hatchet.
When you have a good collection of axes, you start to appreciate the ability to be able to sharpen them and keep them precise on a daily basis. So what I've come to use is this Lansky puck. This Lansky puck comes with a coarse and medium grit. This is the coarse side, and then there's a medium grit side. I use the medium grit side for finishing, sharpening. Once you're mostly done sharpening, that's kind of the finishing side. And then the coarse side I use for buffing out dings. The coarse side really is used for, the majority of the work, and then the medium grit is more of a fine finishing tool to sharpen. There's kind of the cross section of the stone. And you can use this with a little bit of sharpening oil or sharpening wax. You normally apply the wax directly to the stone, and then you go in very, very small circles. What I typically do to sharpen is I put a little sharpening oil on the stone here, and then I go in concentric circles, just super small circles at the very bottom of the blade.
All in all, these three value axes are some very affordable, high-quality tools made by some of the most reputable and storied companies around. If you're looking to sharpen up your axe collection on a budget, look no farther than Fiskars and Hults Bruk.
So those are the three axes I use up here at the off-grid property, mostly for kindling, for chopping firewood, and felling small to medium-sized trees. I found all three of these axes and hatchets to be extremely reliable and durable, and haven't had any issues yet. Thank you for watching another episode of Robinson Reviews. Hopefully you took something from it for your own axe purchasing or axe use. And until next time, I'll continue broadcasting from way out here at the off-grid property. Peace out.